Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy CT One Time, Chef CT One Time, and I'm back with another video. This time, we're taking you to Cajun Town. We got some homemade from scratch gumbo. All right, guys, you're really gonna love this recipe. It's kind of complex, but we got some simplicity to it. Stay tuned. All right, everybody, here's what we got. We got onion, bell pepper, celery. All right, so they say it's supposed to be called the Holy Trinity. So they say it's supposed to be the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. All right, now we have okra. Now, just to give you a little history lesson, gumbo originated in West Africa, and the word there used for okra is gumbo. So in order for it to be gumbo, it technically has to have gumbo in it, gumbo being okra. Do you have to put it in there? No, but just to pay your respects to the dish, I am going to put okra in it. All right, so we got some andouille sausage. You can get any brand you like. Chicken stock, you're gonna need a little bit of that. We got some blue crab from our local market. And then obviously all-purpose flour, butter. If you wanna use oil, vegetable oil, anything like that, you can. Just make sure it has a hot smoke point. So this is what we're gonna use to make our roux. We'll add our vegetables, add in our meats, and then add in our okra. We'll let it rock and roll. All right, everybody, pro tip. I did some research to see how I could stop getting my eyes burning while I cut onions. One thing I found was if you chew gum while you do it, it reduces it. And it actually kind of worked. Not 100%, but it was better than the previous stuff. So anyways, the Holy Trinity, onion, bell pepper, celery. All right, so we will start making our roux. Get a whole stick of butter into the pot. All right, so I'm gonna let this butter brown, then we'll get our flour ready. Our butter is brown. Just a little pro tip, what I like to do is get that butter to turn a little bit darker, and it just kind of helps give you a head start on making your roux. All right, so now we're gonna throw this flour in there, and for the most part you do equal parts, so equal part butter or oil and equal part flour. And so we'll just get a little bit at a time, and we'll whisk this together, and we'll keep adding some. Now, just a heads up, once you start making your roux, there is no turning back. So make sure your vegetables are chopped. Make sure you use the restroom already. Got your music ready, your TV show, whatever you need to do. Because once you start making this roux, you are not to move away from this stove, or else you will burn. Alright? And you'll have to start it all over. Let's get some more flour in there. Alright. A little bit more. Alright. And your roux is dependent on you as far as thickness goes. If you like your roux a little bit thicker, add a little bit more flour. If you want it a little bit looser, less flour. Alright. So we're going to whisk this and watch it turn a bunch of different colors. And I might add just a little bit more flour to this. Thing with roux is it can take, some people are skilled enough, it can take them 15 minutes. Some people it might take you close to an hour. So you gotta be patient either way it goes. But I'm gonna let this run. I'm gonna add a little bit more flour, and I'm gonna keep whisking, and I'll come back whenever it starts to look darker. All right, everybody, I just want to show you guys how the consistency looks. And if you see how it's already kind of a light brownish color, that's because since I let that butter brown, it basically gave me a head start. So had I just put the butter in, and as soon as it melted, I started putting the flour in, it'd be much further away from this color, and it would actually take much longer to get here. So that's why I let the butter brown, so the color can get there. But now you see the consistency, how thick I got it. And like I said, we're just gonna sit here and stir and whisk until it turns dark. It's not much to it at this point. We got our flour in. I put a lot of it in there because I like mine kind of thick. So, but I'll be back when this gets dark. It's gonna take a while. All right, everybody, I want to show you all the progress. Now, see, it went from a tan color to kind of a chocolate color. We in it for the long haul, so we're gonna keep on going. We gotta wait till it gets. You see, now it's milk chocolate. I kind of want mine in between milk chocolate to dark chocolate, somewhere around there. So I'm gonna keep whisking. Be back. Oops, because this roux gonna work you. I've been sitting here whisking non-stop for probably 15-20 minutes now, and it's basically there. I just want to make just a little bit darker, but considering it's just butter and flour, it doesn't necessarily smell good, but it does smell rich, and that's exactly what we're going for, because gumbo, I mean, obviously you expect it to have tons of flavor, so you get the roux going, that's what helps make it rich, and then you develop the flavors with the vegetables, the bay leaf, and the sausage, everything else. So I'm gonna keep whisking, and it's almost time to put the vegetables in. Almost. Took it off the fire just so it wouldn't burn while I turned around to check on my vegetables. So this is where I want it. I'm still stirring. I still have my heat on the other stove, but now I'm gonna get my Holy Trinity and dump it in there, just like that. All right, and then we'll get this back on our fire. All right, we gotta be careful there. Oh man, them juices then already started flowing, and now we keep on whisking. Keep on whisking. And so the temperature will drop, obviously, since you put some different, some room temperature ingredients in. But what we'll do is we'll sweat these vegetables, get them soft, get them incorporated, make sure all those juices get to flowing in there. Then we'll add our chicken stock. All right, so I'm gonna saute these for about 3 minutes, 2-3 minutes-ish or so. Then we'll get that chicken stock ready. Look at that, oh my goodness. Chicken stock. Now my thing with chicken stock, I typically don't use it because you can use water, you just gotta work a little harder to season it right. But with gumbo, like I said, such rich flavors, I think it's only necessary that you use chicken stock instead of water. So we got this in here, and actually that's all the chicken stock I bought, so I'm gonna have to add water anyways. But first we're gonna let this combine, and then I'm gonna add more water to get it just filled up. And then we'll get the rest of our ingredients in. Bay leaves. More water. It's good, it smells good. We got it going to a boil. Alright, and you know it wouldn't be right if I didn't add my favorite ingredient, Whisk garlic. We will get, I think somebody be coming in here using my garlic. It seems like every time I use it, it's always less and less in here. We're gonna put one more spoonful in there. Alright. And then, the secret ingredient, not so secret ingredient, andouille sausage. And this will help give it some saltiness. A little straggler. Alright, so we're gonna stir this, let it come back to a boil. And then we'll taste it. Like I said, the sausage will kind of add some flavor to it, but we will still have to add a little bit of dry seasoning mix. We're gonna let this come back to a boil, probably for about 20 minutes, and then we'll check it out. All right, everybody, I gave it a test, and the base tastes like gumbo. Now all we gotta do is add some dry seasoning mix to develop another depth of flavor. So we'll start off with black pepper. We got a big pot, so we can put a little bit in there now. All right, a little bit of salt. I use unsalted butter. That way you can control the salt levels on the back end. So we need to add more, we can add more, but you can't take none out. All right, we got thyme. I think this is kind of the X factor as far as flavor when it comes to gumbo. Most soupy, saucy dishes, thyme is a really good ingredient. Paprika. There we go. Did we already put cayenne in there? I don't think so. Not too much. You don't gotta just be spicy, but we want a little kick. All right. Onion powder. Don't forget we got that bay leaf in there. That added a lot of flavor. We'll add a decent amount of onion powder. Okay. Garlic powder. We did already put onion and garlic in there. We adding the powder for another little, you know, Shazam, right? So we gonna get this stirred up real good. Let it simmer, and then we'll come back and check on it. All right, everybody, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little bit confused because I just tasted it and it actually tastes perfect. Which, I don't know what I was expecting because, you know, I'm confident in my cooking, but it's my first time making gumbo and it tastes exactly how I hoped it would. Anyways, next thing going into our gumbo is gumbo, if you refer back to what I was telling you guys earlier. So we will put our okra in the gumbo, and we will also put some blue crab. All right, I boiled it just to kill it. That took 30 seconds. And then I took the shell off, got the meaty part out. We're gonna put the claws in there as well. All right, so we'll let this come back to a simmer, and then we'll actually let it sit for a while just so that flavor can really soak up in there. So we want this okra to get soft. We want those crab to really soak in all that gumbo deliciousness. Guys, it's almost done. So I'll let this simmer and I'll be back. All right, everybody, this has been simmering and it's finished cooking. Only thing that I want to do now is just let it sit here for a while. You know, gumbo is one of those things where the longer it kind of sits in there, the better those flavors really lock in there. Really, it'd be best if you could wait to eat it till the next day, but we made it today and we hungry, so we gonna eat. See you when it's time to plate. All right, moment of truth. Let's check it out. It smells good. Bell pepper, onion, andouille sausage. Let's check it out. The flavor is there. You got the bay leaf, gives it a nice hint, nice explosion of flavor. The okra, oh man. You guys, this is good stuff. If ever you get a chance to try this recipe out, let me know how you like it. All right, I actually had a viewer tell me that they tried out the Thai basil shrimp one and they liked it. So you get a chance, comment below, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all of the above. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be back soon with some more fire for you guys. This is CT One Time, Chef CT One Time on CT One Time's Cooking Show, signing out.